Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. There's another marquee matchups this week. Now this one's not going to be, one, as expensive as the last one, or two, offer out as good of rewards. This is kind of like your normal marquee matchups. I think the one we got the other day for the European matches turned out to be a really good really good marquee matchups with the prizes and packs that they gave out. But this one is a little bit cheaper in my opinion. I literally used all players from my club. Of course I have got a bit of a stacked club though, and you might run into a couple of problems I guess in the MLS one, but we'll get there. Well, actually we'll start there just in case you guys are looking to go onto the market and pick up your players. So the reason I say you might struggle here is because you need at least 6 nationalities in your MLS squad. Now of course MLS players have been a little bit more expensive since the start of the game just because of that League SBC for the Giovinco. So there are some players here that are of a different nationality that might be quite expensive. Just for example, I don't know how much this guy is, but you can see about 1,000 coins, under 1,000 coins. Not really what you want, so try and stick with the bronzes because there are a lot of people that have saturated the bronze market. And of course try and stick to just using those 6 different nations. I think I might have 7, I haven't really counted, but we're good. You know, I use these players from my club, and as you can see I've even preferably used gold players over some non-rare silvers that I've got because I know MLS players are crazy prices sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and use these golds, and I'll sell the silver ones that I have in my club. I can imagine this guy might be quite expensive right now, I'm not sure. There you go, he's being wiped off the market at 2,700. I bet they get bought up. So just be careful of the players you get in your squad, and you're going to get a premium gold pack for that one. Not too bad, not too bad. Next up, we'll start from, well, the start this time. Middlesbrough versus Oxford. I think this is the next most expensive one. Again, I just use players from my club. You need to get an overall rating on this one up to a 70, which isn't too bad. But Oxford United play in League 1, I think, which is, of course, that league where a lot of the players went up because of the Dele Alli SBC. They might also continue to go up in price and be expensive because if you take a look at Dele Alli himself, the man just got an upgrade. So my player, well, look at, these are the 3 Dele Allis I have in my club. They're all untradeable and they've all been upgraded. And we now have an 86 rated player of the month. So I don't know if that makes him more popular and people maybe want to go out and do that SBC, pushing the price up. So you might even be better just to get Middlesbrough players rather than Oxford players. I'm not too sure. But these are players that I've had from my club. I use Downing because he brings the rating up and he plays for Borough and he's not going to be the most expensive player in the world. And then I think my goalie is from Oxford. But you could use 2 players from Oxford or 2 players from Middlesbrough, depending on what you want, because they are in the same requirement tick bracket thingy. But you can only have 2 nations. I think I literally have just gone down the England route. Oh no, my right back is from, is that Northern Ireland? Yeah, that is, of course. So I have got my 2 nations, but you can just use 1, I guess, because it's a maximum of 2. And you don't have to worry too much about chemistry, so maybe just some players in your club might help you out there. And I know that Deeney plays for Watford, but he's too low rated to be useful in the Player of the Month Ali Challenge, so he's not actually that expensive. So we'll go ahead and submit this one for a premium gold pack. I think that's is that just a 7.5k pack, I think, for that one? Might not be worth it. I'm not too sure so far. We'll see what we end up getting. So this is what I've done for the Denmark League players, is what we're going to call it. I'm not even going to try and pronounce those 2 team names because I'm horrible. When the letters start having lines through them and stuff, I get a little bit concerned of how to pronounce them. But what I've done here, as you can see, is just follow the rules by using 1 player from one of the 2 clubs. I think my right back plays for that club. And I think he plays for Brøndby IF, if that's how you pronounce it. You need to use 6 players from the league, and you need at least 4 Danish players. If you're anything like me and have done the bronze pack method in the past, you should be fine. Use it like having a bunch of these in your club. We've not really used these for many SBCs before, so I've got tons still left in my club, and I think there's so many options that their price isn't going to rise too much. And I just used 6 just in case their price does go up slightly, and then the rest of my squad I just used Irish players from the Irish League. that, again, I just had laying around in the club. So, you know, it doesn't mean we're using 11 out of the 11 Danish players, just in case they slightly go up in price. But, of course, you can do what you want once you've got the 6 players in your team. So, this one's going to be a premium silver players pack. That could actually return us some decent rewards, because, of course, the amount of SBCs there are nowadays means that silver player prices are pretty high, I'd say, across the board. They're quite high. You pack someone from Liga NOS or something, you're pretty much in the money. And then the final one is a second league Italian side matchup between Hellas Verona and Ferrara, however you say that name. You need 5 players at least from this league, but I have just gone down the route of building an entire Calcio B squad, just because I've got so many of those players in my club, and I wouldn't want to link them up to players from Calcio A, because my lower rated, my bronzes and silvers from that league, I'd rather keep in the club just in case the Calcio A gets a league SBC and you need to use some of those players. They're going to go up in price. I can't see the Calcio B getting a league SBC, because I don't even really know who plays in that league that would be worthy of an SBC card. So that's my method of going down this league. And again, literally players in my club, you need to get at least 3 nations, so just stick a couple of players that aren't Italian into your squad, like my Cam and my CDM here, and you should be fine. I wonder, though, if a player like this has gone up in price. I wonder. Maybe, I don't know. Like, he's quite scarce on the market, but there'll be so many options for you guys, and as you can see, under 1,000 coins, so it's not going to break the bank. And all players pack for this one, and of course we will end up completing the entire marquee matchups. Servers are running a little bit slow right now because there's so many people on them buzzing over the Premier League upgrades. And it looks as though upgrades are going to be coming out every single day for like the next 10 days. So they're going to go through the different leagues and stuff, which is pretty crazy. I'm happy about that. I've already packed a couple. Like, I packed the Heung-min Son earlier from one of the other SBCs that came out recently. But we've got 5 packs here to go through, and all players pack. Let's get the silver one out of the way first. I know it actually might be quite a profitable pack, but we're not really going to recognise the player that pops up. Probably not. No, I don't know who Mossa is, but he looks like quite a good silver left back. If he's in the La Liga, we could be in for some money. No, he's in the second league, of the second Spanish league, should I say. We do get someone from the MLS. Is he worth coinage, though? That's the thing. No, he's under 1,000 coins. We get a Mexican league player. I don't know. There's probably some people here that can make me some coinage, but they will go into the club for now. I'll deal with them in a little while. I don't want to take your guys' time up. Now, my God, the servers. What's going on? Please, stick the players in my club so I can move on. Okay, we might get booted here. No, there we go. Okay. Doesn't this guy, like the badge and the nation and stuff combo, and the fact that he's got pace, doesn't he just look like he's someone that's going to cost a lot at some point in time? Like, you know, when the Calcio A SBC eventually comes out at some point, he's going to be an expensive player. Like, I think some people have already, I don't know, he's under 1,000 coins. But to me, just looks like someone that's going to cost you a bomb in the future. Moving on then to the next pack. What have we got left? Are they in the right order? Well, you only get 1 rare in this pack, so I'm going to get it out of the way. Can it be a gold? Oh, we get a silver inform. What? I've never packed a silver inform before. He looks insane. Mbappe, Lotin. Ridiculously awesome looking silver card. What? We just packed a silver inform. I'll take that. I've never seen that flare before. That's sick. How much does he sell for? Whoa, please tell me he's a lot. Okay, not very much. No, 11k. Okay, so he doesn't go for much, but I'm going to keep him in my club. He looks like a really sick silver inform to have. We get Benatia. We get Stuart Downing back again, so he's back in the club. I could probably sell him on. Maybe this guy sells for a bit, playing in the La Liga, but maybe not. No, he doesn't really either. So we're just going to get rid of them, really. Stick them in the club. But I tell you what, I bet these 2 Brazilians sell for a little bit. The non-rare golds. So many SBCs out that, like, these non-rare players are just worth coinage. So I guarantee they'll sell, and I'll stick them on the transfer list, and we'll go ahead and sell them in just a little bit. Oh, at least we packed an inform today, and a silver one at that. I've literally never done that on FIFA 17. So that's good. Premium gold pack time. Who can we get? I know that was a delay, but I think that's just the servers. Yeah, we even get a non-rare in this one. Jose Antonio Reyes. Definitely going to be someone that's worth a little bit a coinage because he is, of course, in La Liga. And I'll sell him at some point in time. Other than that, my God, these servers. I don't think we've got anyone particularly special. This is just a regular 7.5k pack, though. So it wasn't expected to be anything good. I wasn't expecting to get anything, actually. So a silver inform has made me rather happy. Premium gold pack. Come on. Give me another inform. That would be sick. No, another non-rare. Okay. We get one of the Berezutski brothers. I assume they're brothers because they look exactly the same. And they both are Russian. I think they both play for the same club as well, right? So I'm sure they are related in some way or another. Hopefully you guys aren't experiencing the servers being this laggy as well. Hopefully they'll sort themselves out in time. It's just people so crazy hyped over the Premier League stuff. And it's Friday night, of course, so people have got in from work. They want to play the weekend league. But this is the best pack out of the lot, the Premium Gold Players Pack. Can it give us anything today? Go on. No, small flares. It's not going to be anything amazing. But we do pack Eric Lamela from Spurs, who probably still sells for a little bit because of... Oh, Victor Moses. Is that an upgrade? He's not normally a rare, and he's not normally a right wing back. That's definitely an upgrade, right? I don't even know. I haven't got a clue. Yeah, I think that is, you know. I think it is. I bet this guy sells for a bit. Does he? No, under 1,000 coins. I'll tell you, I've been wrong with every single one of them so far. But I think Lamela sells. I'm not sure why. Why was it that he sells? 3,000, 2,000 bid. Like, there's a reason why he sells. I can't remember if it's for the player of the month or one of the other challenges, but I will sell all of these guys in just a moment. That has been Marquee Matchups for the second time this week. Hopefully you guys have found it useful and will go ahead and use my routes if they are relatively cheap. Thank you so much for watching. Smash a like on the video if you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.